Once upon a now, a happily newlywed blacksmith was working in his tool shed when his lovely wife came to his side. "Have breakfast with me. It's a beautiful day," she smiled. But the man was busy working and softly declined. His pet, a talking parrot wiser than most, watched the woman leave to eat on her own. He sighed and ruffled his feathers. "Don't you sigh," the man murmured. "It's just breakfast, and I am forging a sword that can kill even the fiercest of ogres. She knows I would die for her." In the afternoon, the man's wife came to ask him to join her for a walk in the garden, but the man was distracted and softly declined once again. The parrot sighed, and the man said defensively, "There you go, sighing again. It's just a walk, and I am forging a sword that can weather through any war. She knows I would die for her." When night fell, the blacksmith's wife came to the tool shed to ask for his embrace through the chilly night. But the man was tired and still working, so again he softly declined. The parrot sighed big and loud, and the man threw a shoe at him. "Sigh one more time, and I'll stuff a pillow with you. I'm forging a sword that can bounce off any bullets. What's an embrace when I would die for her?" Days, months, and years went by like this, until one day the blacksmith's wife did not come back to the tool shed anymore. All that was left from her was a goodbye note on the kitchen table. The man fell into misery. How could she leave? Didn't she know I would have died for her? The parrot asked, finishing the man's sentence. And the otherwise quiet bird sighed a bigger sigh than ever. "Oh, my friend, if dying was your only gesture of love, you would first of all only get to show it once. I also have to break it to you, but we live in the most peaceful part of the woods, and there are no ogres to kill, no wars to fight, or bullets to dodge. But the garden, on the other hand, is there every day, and so is the opportunity of a shared meal and a warm embrace." The man looked from his beautiful garden to the sword hanging useless in his hand, and he felt a bit silly. Still, he puffed his chest out and insisted, "Regardless of peace or not, I sincerely would have died for her." "Silly man," the parrot exclaimed. "Don't you know there is something bigger than dying for a person?" "What could possibly be a bigger gesture of love?" the man called out tearfully. The parrot sighed for 100th time and answered, "To live for someone, of course. To live for someone."